Hello and welcome back to my Let's Play Pillars of Eternity 2. I am Ayane Ranma and we are playing as Sylvanas, a Necromancer. On super hard, with certain blessings of Barath. We are attacked by pirates and we're gonna deal with that.
Well, what have we here? A little sloop? Lost and alone in the storm?
A surly British-looking captain stands stiff-backed before his crew. He scolds as he assesses you, his hair whipping about his ears in the wind. I will not always read what stands here.
I'll be taking your ship now, if you don't mind. And especially if you do.
Well, at least he asked.
I am a gentleman of fortune.
The captain shrugs in the sheeting rain before pinning you with a slow, murderous grin.
Give her up easy, and I'll see you get a swift death. It'll be bloody and agonizing, sure. Well,
I'm going to mount your skull in my cabin.
You know, I always thought that room was missing something.
The captain tilts his head, staring impassively as the wind and rain whip at his scarred face. Even across the distance, you can make out the roughness of his expression, muscles in his jaw bulging.
Is that supposed to provoke me? Nah, I won't be riled by the likes of you. Listen up, mates.
He cracks his neck and he addresses his crew.
I'm off to spear me a bigger fish. One with sharper teeth like. I'm trusting you lot not to cock this up. Don't damage the sloop when you take it. Play with the crew if you'd like, but don't bring me any prisoners. None that are alive.
You had bandwidth! After him!
Okay, so the slow, we don't want to be very slow, we want to be just a little bit slow. At the cost of accuracy, no. We are not having too much accuracy. By swinging saber blade, gain penetration at the cost of recovery time. Yeah, fine. We have a high dexterity, so our recovery time should be decent. Yeah, see, 2 spells that we got from the Grimoire we cannot even cast. Oh, we should be able to cast Chill Fog. Like here it should hit all of them here. Oh wow, now we had actually a little lag in the game. Could always summon skeleton. Hey there, will you help me? Jesus fucking Christ. Good. And then we already summoned skeletons here. Go on, the skeleton's up here. Now to get holy shit. That was quite a lag. But we take way too much damage here. And we disengage. What? You've defeated the pirate. No, I did not. But you're not out of trouble yet. The stone picks up lashing you. Your ship and driving engages with close to a rocket shot. It finds you, hurries to reduce the sail and back it down and catches. It works quickly, but the ship is still in their sea. I don't know what happened here. I thought I'm probably gonna die because that one hurt. That one hit of that guy took like half of my health. Oh my god, this is kind of weird noise. Way too loud. No, that's much too loud. I'll tune that down for a moment. It's even for me too loud. Just then, a loose crate tumbles towards you, gathering speed on the rain-slick deck. It misses you, but knocks Chipotek, one of your deckhands, off his feet. Of course, we rescue the crate. I don't care about people. You seize the crate just as it It's about to tip into the rolling sea. It's heavy, but you manage to heave it back from the edge. As it thumps onto the deck, you hear a fading scream and a splash. Chibutek is gone. There is no sign of him in the churning waves below. Bye-bye, Chibutek. Meanwhile, the storm has nearly driven you ashore. A flash of lightning reveals a treacherous coastline and Yoth is striding into the distance. The lookout barely has time to shout a warning before the Defiant runs aground. The impact hurls you from the deck and into a froth of waves, bodies and splintering debris. You struggle towards the beach in just ahead, even as the surf tugs you toward the open sea. You kick and paddle with all your might until at last you feel sand between your fingers, pulling yourself ashore. You collapse. Bring up the volume again. Very nice. Combat music still. I thought the combat was over. Sometimes the hair tickles me on the arm and I have to reposition it, and I tend to play with it.
You've been getting a lot of sleep so far on this trip. I'd have woke you, but you look so peaceful with your face in the sand.
Adair runs his finger through his hair and removes a strand of seaweed he finds lodged there. He examines it closely and then tosses it onto the sand.
If you're worried about the ship, you can stop worrying. It's wrecked right over there.
He points out the Defiant despite it being difficult to miss from your vantage point.
So far, it's just you and me and the chair lady over there.
Adair nods towards something further up the beach.
It's a relief to see you awake, my lady. I worried you were in for another long sleep.
Ugh, what happened?
Ran aground, looks like. Statue headed inland. Guess he had business here. Or he needed directions.
I do sense a few survivors close by. The rest, you could give them guidance, but they are beyond any other help. That is, assuming this experience has not diminished your abilities as a watcher. If you can see the souls of our dead and speak to them, it would be a great comfort.
The view's better than I would have thought. We better go see if they're all right.
Can we patch up the ship?
I'm afraid I won't be much assistance in that regard. And not to doubt Master Adair's capacity, but even he would need supplies.
That's true. Steak, especially.
Patching the hull is only the start. You're going to need help getting the Defiant out to sea again. And a crew, for that matter.
I can summon skeletons, they can be our crew.
Let's see about the other survivors. And somehow we gotta get the ship repaired. I don't want to be paddling out of here on a salvage raft.
For now, I'd say your best bet is to find some sign of civilization. If nothing else, we may be able to hire on a shipwright. My lady, if it is not too taxing, could you explain how it came to pass that you were returned to us?
My soul passed into the beyond and Barath gave me a choice, find Eothas or die. Barath has given me a sacred duty, I am to hunt Eothas for the other gotten girl. It turns out the gods are too dumb to figure out what Eothas is doing, so they sent me back to figure it out. Squint dramatically while looking out at the sea. I've returned as the Herald of Barath. I'm on a special mission to find Eothas and learn what he plans. No, it turns out the gods are too dumb to figure things out.
Could be they're just not dumb enough to get in Aethys' way up here.
A perilous endeavor indeed. Castle or no castle, you are still my lady, and I will aid you to the best of my ability.
Well, I suppose we'd better get a move on.
Yeah, sure, let's go. Yeah, fine, you're a fighter. I don't like that. I'm not a fan of rogues.
Yes.
Nice. Great damage with weapons. Yeah, Adair can pick that up. Those two are mine. So, we got some stuff in here. We got a cool hat to wear. which we will not wear because we look ridiculous with it. We look like as if we were bald, and no, we're not bald. Then Dawn's Pledge, that's like friendly. Oh yeah, that's the healing stuff. Sure, let's give us some. No, actually, let's give Adair. Adair is tough, so you can get the healing. But he can give us the potions because he doesn't need them. Then we have here a torch that you can have in the offhand. Adair, that's what you're gonna carry. So cool. You will carry those because you're melee fight. I mean, we are too, but we're mostly casting stuff. And we have two animals here. Constitution or intellect. Ooh, yes, intellect. It gives us intellect and a bonus to sleight of hand. I don't much care about sleight of hand, but intellect is really nice because now we have an intellect of 21. Fuck yeah! Even though for some reason it doesn't tell us the overview, while down here it does. Sleight of hand. Because Chanter, because Bear of Blessing, and because pet party-wide stuff. Really cool. Good. Okay. Here is the reputation stuff, what we are known for. So far for nothing. Adair doesn't hate us, doesn't like us. And here is what Adair likes or dislikes. Very nice. Here's a summary of our stuff. Here are our records. Yeah. Good.
Yes?
Let's go.
I
Let's
shall.
go. Oh, and actually. Save the game. Potions and some wand. Very cool. Oh, look, a ghost.
Hope the rest of those sodden bastards made it.
Okay, cool. Still here?
Spy, Magran here. My flame burns yet. Is that you?
Old Angrim appears to be in sound condition, though his waxed jacket is soaked through. He appraises you with bleary-eyed amusement.
You woke just in time for the fun. Fighting off motherless raiders one moment, flung into the freezing depths of Ondra's bosom the next. Aye, Magran learns us poor bastards that a little excitement's good for the heart.
The last Magronite to travel with me almost went mad because of goddess trials.
Aye, but almost mad ain't fully mad. Ah, old Durance. The goddess shan't forge another like him in our lives, Captain.
Can we go back on the ship now?
Villa, don't let Angrim be a bad influence while I'm gone. Let me be the only bad influence.
That's unkind. You're the one decided to pluck this wean from the wilds of Air Glanfith. Blame that stone steward of yours for bringing the furry maid along.
Uncle Engram, you promised me ale.
Later, sweetie. Uncle Engram's thirsty too.
Sure. Let's go here. Let's get
I'll
the...
handle this.
You'll do. Okay, no, I should auto-pause when we have an encounter, because there is a boar. You will go here, and you will immediately... Oh, actually, you will summon the familiar. Really, Adair, you go there and you miss. Okay, the game tends to quickly lag when I summon stuff. Ooh, cool. I can give my familiar. It's a little bug. A beetle familiar. I like that one. That's cool. What does it have for effects? I don't know. Oh, here it tells me. I am familiar passive. +1 armor rating, +3 resolve, and +1 all power levels. Ooh, all power levels. I think to some skeletons would be the overkill. Familiar already did some good work. It did good work too. And we slammed it. Cool. And it disappears again. Skeletons would too. After the combat, they disappear again. Can't carry them around forever. Would love to though. Hello! Don't walk away.
Hey, fancy seeing you here. I can't see much of anything really, apart from you. Just endless gray. What happened?
You didn't make it, you idiot. You're dead.
That's clear enough. A man doesn't just wind up in the in-between, not unless something real unfortunate happened to him. It's weird. I thought death would be different. Big light and so on. But I don't see anything at all. Just you.
Too bad for you, I'm leaving.
Well, hey, hang on. I'll stick with you if that's all right. You're the only thing I've seen since I woke up here. I'd rather not wander the big nothing all alone.
Don't you dare stay away from me. The spirit falls into step behind you, radiating cheer.
Still seeing ghosts, huh?
Okay, so he still comes
Suppose
along.
you're stuck with that.
Yep. Oh look. Oh no. You move, and you actually... Will you shoot first? Cool, you shoot first. It's always smart. Shoot first, think after. Let's have again the skeletons. Totally the overkill though, but it's cool. Yeah. The skeletons, of course. Can I give them AI? Will they all have it? I have to give every single one AI. I hope they save that when I resummon them. I can test it in next combat. Because I don't want to have to click every time on all the skeletons to give them orders. That is super easy with all these skeletons. Nice!
Indeed.
I like being a necromancer.
Yes.
Kinda neat. So, yeah, let's go up here first. We go up here first. The neighbors are cooking.
Isn't they supposed to be alive?
Maybe. Just because I look like a dead doesn't mean I am dead.
I'll take care of this.
Some stuff in here. Yep, gonna take all of it. This too. And this. I'm actually hungry, guys. The neighbor's cooking is quite well.
Help! Somebody! Terco Blanca!
Ergo Blanca, I want help. Or maybe I will. Okay. The defined blah blah blah. We can just scale hull or use the grappling hook. We'll use the grappling hook because I don't think I have athletics. Use the grappling hook to climb, and we're up. Very nice. Oh look, there's Chitupek.
Watcher, is that you?
Always say his name wrong. Chiputech sounds more like than Chitupek.
It is strange. I see nothing. A grey nothing. What happened? I remember the ship listing under our feet. Something struck me.
You were killed by a crate, not the noblest end, but at least it was quick, right?
Was it? I forget. I thought the end would be different. You are a watcher. You would have been our captain. Tell me, where am I to go?
What use is a dead deckhand? Go away. Chitupek's ghostly brow wrinkles with a mournful confusion. He says nothing further, but as you move away, you become aware of his presence following in your wake. Yeah, whatever.
You're looking better, Casita. That, or worse off than I thought. It's my leg, Matico. It hurts even worse than it looks.
Don't have that. What happened?
I was a stubborn Postanaga. I was trying to fasten this mess down when we struck shore. Barrel rolled right over my leg. Everything we've been through, and I'm nearly done in by a cask of rum. Funny thing, it's hard to see much from the underside of the barrel.
I'll be back. I have neither survival nor athletics nor enough might. Can't help her. Climb down, of course. Yeah. So we need a level up first, so Idair can actually help out, I guess. Right, yeah, our might is just 12 and athletics is non-existent, so yeah. Yeah.
Careful.
Yeah. Sure, let's just bang. Very nice. Now let's see if it worked. Why are you attacking me, not him? Oh, come on, really? I have to do that every time? Well, at least you can do it with... If you do not want to if you want the summoned creatures to attack the target, you can just grab everyone and order attack. But by doing that, you overwrite the commands you gave your companions. If you do not want to overwrite anything, you just grab everyone, push shift on your keyboard and command attack them. Then they will just, the next action or the next time they are without an action command done by you, they will go and do this new command. You can also queue up like spell combination, like do this spell there, then do this spell, then do this spell, then drink a potion, and then go attack this enemy. And you can always do that with shift, then the character will actually do one after the other. Really cool. I like to do that with the priest, so the buffing is a bit easier, like buff this, buff this, buff this, buff this. Sometimes I have to interrupt it for healing.
I'll take care of this. I shall.
I actually need to be. Let's wait for the end of this episode. We may be able to do the cave, especially since we're super strong. Holy shit, are our summons strong. Our chanting should also be decent. We are chanting. Oh, I need to activate it, what? So I was never really chanting. I have this chant. I have actually never looked at this. So I can do different chants here. Okay. When you have the chanter select, click on clicking on a chant will show the phrases it uses. An active chant will automatically play through each phrase in order to loop back to the beginning. Okay, so I think you can have like two things chanting at the same time. Got to pay more attention to that now that I'm playing a chanter. Because I don't like to reassign chants all too often, since most of them are good. Oh yeah, I could do this all with stealth.
I guess we're not the first to head this way.
No, we're not. Ooh, stuff. Cool. What are our positions? Really? No way. We go for this. We did not even take that. Something wants to attack us. Ah, this one. Okay, cool. So just one. Nope. Shoot. Good. Now, now summon skeletons. Okay, good. Then we click on all of these. We click away this. I cannot give them AI, really? Oh, it's over here. Okay, it's over here. Why is it over here? And I can also summon the familiar. I don't need to do any fighting myself. Oh, they're so cute and small. Wait, what? Wait, now we got a dragon, which is cool. The dragon gives 3 might. Oh, okay, so each there is a random familiar, and each gives a different buff. But why did my skeletons disappear?
Attack with relish. Damnation.
When we have a longer combat, I need to test it, because right now I'm afraid that I cannot summon both. Why are you not chanting this? That would be a huge pity and a reason to not go for the familiar wizard.
I shall.
Okay, you summon the familiar. Good, we got the same dragon again. Dragon, please get this. Yeah, I know what engagement is. And now we summon skeleton and see what happens to the familiar. Yeah, combat too short. Yeah, they're too strong. Okay, let's do it different. Adair can pull something over. Good, combat has started. Summon familiar. Good, you're done with that. Now you summon skeletons. Let's see. Our familiar here. Adair, walk away. Not too far. So we're summoning now. This is good here. Has no duration bomb. Really? It replaces. Oh, this is super sad. No. You know what I hate about the game? It's a minor thing actually for most people. For me, I fucking hate it. You cannot save before the character creation. You have to go through all the Barath stuff and cannot save before you start the dialogue for the character creation. And since you can also not fast forward, it's really annoying. I think I have to make a cut in here because I like my summons. And it drives me crazy that
Of course.
it drives me super crazy.
Looks like trouble.
Come on.
Need some help here.
Correct. Guys, would you attack? Oh yeah, I ordered him no AI. So it drives me super crazy that you
Gotta be more careful.
can't have several summons at once.
Indeed.
There are also items that let you summon creature. I wonder if they count that summoning limit too. The note.
I shall.
Skill too low. Yeah, get a shot. So,
I'll take care of this.
yeah, I need to think about it if I want to restart. Do all the same choices, but change the conjurer wizard to not be conjurer here anymore, but just a normal wizard. Because what this gives me is a familiar, which is a summon. Right now I think that summon is more useful than the skeletons. But long term, when we start to summon stronger creatures, this starts to fall off. Especially, I mean, when I can summon a full dragon or just a familiar, why should I? Yeah. That's super sad, because I thought that was a cool combination. Because the familiar also gives you one power level, so I thought, yeah, it's like buffing my other summons. But this makes me lose access to other spells, including the illusion spell. So I'd rather have the illusion spell than no familiar when I'm not summoning it anyway. I gain increased power level with conjuration spells, which is neat, but yeah, I'm actually not so happy with this anymore. Yeah, I need to make a cut in here and think about this. See you next time.